Mrs. Casey. You had the operation a month ago. It was completely successful. The scar is healing beautifully. You've nothing to worry about.
It just doesn't feel right. I can tell it's gone bad.
No, it hasn't. You don't even need a dressing on it now. Look for yourself.
Oh, no, I'd faint at the sight of it.
No, you wouldn't. In a couple of weeks, you'll hardly notice it.
Please, will you put another dressing on it? I can't bear the sight of it.
You don't need another dressing. Look, if I get another doctor to see it, would you believe him?
I might.
Right.
That'll be all right.
Thank you, Dr. Upton. Looking a bit pale today. You're feeling all right?
Am I? No, I feel fine. Probably had a bit of a late night last night.
Oh.
Mike, have you got a minute to spare?
Hello, Paul.
I just wondered if you'd... What's the matter? You look a bit pallid.
Well, no, I'm fine. The nurse just said that. It was probably Susie's party last night.
Look, I've got a Mrs. Casey here. She's got an abdominal scar she's worried about. Will you have a look?
Yes, sure.
Mrs. Casey, this is Dr. Upton. He's going to have a look at your scar and tell you exactly what he thinks.
Hello. Well, there's nothing to worry about. Let's just have a look, shall we?
Yes. Oh, my God! Nurse! Mike, are you all right?
Oh, I knew it. It must look horrible. Oh, the saints preserve us.
Mrs. Casey, Dr. Upton fainted because he's got a hangover.
What happened?
Dr. Upton shows a rather awkward moment of faint.
He could see it. You couldn't.
Oh, Mrs. Casey, I'll be back in a minute. Will you help me lift him?
Oh.
Come on, Mike, next door. Oh, you're sweating. What were you drinking last night, meth?
Cold.
My neck. What is it?
Oh, the parotids are swollen. Feel them.
Oh, yes.
Feels like mumps.
Oh.
I had mumps. I had it when I was 8.
Well, it's very unlikely to be mumps again, then. How do you feel?
Terrible.
Look, I think we'd better admit you.
Oh, no.
Nurse, is there a medical ward suitable for Dr. Upton?
Well, only the Oswald Longford have got any beds.
Right. Porter, take Dr. Upton to the Longford ward, please. Now, where were we?
Oh, Holy Mother, my stomach must look a terrible sight to take a man like that. And he a doctor, too.
Mrs. Casey!
Well, I told you.
You're quite comfy, Doctor.
Yes, thanks.
Is there anything else I can get you?
No, thank you. Who's the sister on this ward?
Oh, it's Sister Fowles, I'm afraid.
Oh, the Sergeant Major.
Nurse, will you please tidy this bed up? Nurse, what are you doing in my ward? Oh, I came from outpatients with Dr. Upton, sister.
Oh, yes, I heard. He's in there, is he?
Yes, he is. I think he's got...
Nurse, I'm quite sure you have plenty to do in your own department.
Yes, sister.
Dr. Upton?
Sister Fowles?
Well, I hope your stay in my ward is going to be a short and a pleasant one. Now, in case you do have mumps, please avoid contact with the rest of the patients.
Of course.
Mr. Gilbert in the next bed has had mumps quite recently, so you may talk to him if you wish.
Oh.
Well, I must get on. Keep that in until the doctor comes.
Who is the doctor?
Good morning, Doctor.
Bingham! This is your ward.
Yes, it is. Now, come on, let me have a look at you.
I've got mumps.
Would you let me be the judge of that? I am the doctor. Now, you've had mumps before, have you?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, well, it's very unlikely you've got them again.
I was feverish.
Yes, well, there's no temperature now. Headache?
Yes.
Right, open wide. Yes, well, there's no inflammation around stents and stuff. Close. Tender?
A bit.
Yes, well, they are a bit swollen, you know.
Well, like I said, I've got mumps.
It appears to be mumps, but I don't think it is. Mumps is far too obvious.
Well, what do you think it is?
Whatever it is, I'm not going to tell the patient till I'm absolutely sure. Nurse! Oh, Alison.
Dr. Bingham?
Oh, do call me Lawrence.
Thank you very much.
How are you then?
Oh, I'm fine.
Good, good. I've just been examining Dr. Upton over there. He thinks he's got mumps, but I know it's some sort of McCoolitz.
Oh, is that dangerous?
No, well, he's in very good hands, you know. Alison, I was wondering if you'd like to join me later on for a coffee in the common room.
Oh, thank you, Lawrence.
They're showing a documentary, a special feature on kidnegraphs.
Ill, are you?
Pardon?
I say, are you ill?
Yes, just a bit.
Me too. They reckon it's my gallbladder. I don't think they know. I'm a bit of a mystery. I'm in insurance. What are you in?
Nuclear physics.
I'm interested in that too. I've got several books on the subject. I've got Teach Yourself Nuclear Physics and The Mystery of the Atom. Have you read them?
No.
Oh, pity. They'd be right up your street.
Well, I've sort of given up nuclear physics.
Yes, 'tis difficult. Tell you the truth, I didn't understand a word of those books. What you in now, then?
Well, if you don't mind, it rather hurts when I talk, so I'd rather not.
Oh, don't worry, I'll do all the talking. Once I get started, there's no stopping me. Bad throat, eh? The brother should have a look at you. He's a grocer. But he's in the St. John's Ambulance Brigade in his spare time. His wife's a Belgian lady, old charming woman. Yeah, you interested in carpets?
Look, I'm feeling a bit sleepy. I think I'll have a lie down.
Oh, well, dormez bien, as the froggies say. Oh, Mr. Davis, I never finished telling you.
Listen, there isn't any chance of transferring me to another ward, is there?
Why? Oh, trouble, eh?
Yeah.
No, they're all full.
Well, any other ward. I can't put up with him and Bingham.
Bingham? Is this Bingham's ward?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. What do you want to be, buried or cremated?
Look, would you bring me some things?
I've already got them.
Oh.
There we are.
Oh.
It's whiskey. And I've got something else I know you couldn't bear to be without.
What?
Timmy Poos. I nicked this from the children's ward. Oh, should be in there, Mike. The nurses are just beautiful. And they cuddle all the patients before they go to sleep.
Look, would you get a few books for me? I might as well do some studying while I'm here for the primary fellowship.
That's your little ruse, is it? Come in here, do some work and get wetted on hand and foot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, how are they, old parottids?
Well, they're a bit tender.
Yes, it can't be much fun sitting in here all day.
Well, I don't know. Have a look at that for a start.
Who's she?
Alison Parker. She's new.
Nurse? Nurse, I'm Dr. Collier. I'm a close associate of Dr. Upton's, and I thought I'd better let you know that before he goes to sleep at night...
Yes, Doctor.
He likes a kiss and a cuddle. Oh. Oh, here's Bingham doing his ward round. I don't think I can take Lawrence trying to impress a load of students. Don't forget a kiss and a cuddle once nightly. Hello, Professor.
No, it's Dr. Right, come along, you lot. Now, we've got 3 patients to look at today. Sidwell, are you with us? Thank you. Now, we've also got a new patient, so I'm just going to have a quick word with him.
Hey, listen, if I kiss and cuddle you, all the other patients want me to do the same to them, so...
Well, we can pull the curtains round.
Now, listen. There are other patients on this ward beside Upton here, you know.
Terribly sorry, Dr. Bingham.
And you should know better than to encourage that girl to neglect her duties.
Don't talk to me like that. Go and play teacher to that group of students.
Look, I came over here to tell you that I'm bringing that group of students over here to examine you.
You mean you came over here to ask me if you could, and the answer is no. I'm not having that lot mauling me around.
Now, look here, Upton. You know how important it is for students to see real cases?
Well, have only got mumps.
We think it is. Now, look, if you won't let them examine you, then the other patients aren't going to be very keen, are they?
No. Oh, all right, but make it brief, and they can only look at my neck.
Yes.
I say, I was telling old Davis about that film I saw. I was in the middle of the bit where Monica Vitti spells out for us the dangers of the worship of material possessions, and he fell asleep. I think it's the pills he's been given. Oh, I say, you're going to get a lot of attention. He must have got something rare. They never see me. I'm only a gallbladder.
Now, this is Dr. Upton here. He works in the surgical unit here at St. Swithin's. We were students together. In fact, he was my closest rival when I won the surgical prize last year.
Please, get on with it.
What? Yes, all right. Right, now, he's been complaining of a headache, fever, and a painful swelling at the angle of the jaw. Now, just for the record, Dr. Upton here thinks he's got mumps.
I have.
Now, he's had them before. Is he very likely to get a second attack?
Oh, yes.
Yes, quite right. Quite right. It's very unlikely, yes. Now, I'd like one of you to feel very carefully the patient's parotid swelling. You, Sidwell, you seem bored. Well, go on, feel them. Oh, not like that. Now, look, can anyone tell me the differential diagnosis for a parotid swelling? No? No? Right. Well, you can have congenital, acute suppurative, TB, actinomycosis, Surin syndrome, cytomegalic inclusion disease, silolithiasis, McCulloch syndrome, mucus tumours.
But I've got mumps.
What about radiation?
Radiation, yes, that's quite possible.
The brother's in the St John's ambulance. He'll be along later.
Mr. Gilbert.
His wife's sister used to be in the WBS, but she had to stop because of the baby.
Mr. Gilbert, will you please get back into bed?
Oh, right.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, of course, it's not only the parotids that can be affected. Especially in glandular diseases, there can be other complications which can have particularly unpleasant consequences for males. So, right, complete determination is necessary.
Oh, no, I said just the neck.
Now, come on, Dr. Upton.
No, I haven't got any other signs.
Now, don't be silly.
No. Fine, thank you. What's all this?
Time for your blanket bath.
What? Oh, no, I can get to the bathroom quite easily, thank you.
Sister said that until the disease is definitely diagnosed, I've got to treat you as though you were infectious.
Well, I can manage by myself.
Don't make such a fuss, just take your pyjamas off.
Maybe not.
Oh, come on, don't be such a baby. You haven't got anything I haven't seen before.
I might have.
Your other sister did it.
You win.
I thought so. Okay. Oh. Actually, I've never done one of these before.
Oh, well, in that case, I think I really...
Look, if you're ever such a good boy afterwards, I'll let you bath your teddy. What have you got a teddy in bed with you for, anyway?
But it's just I can't bear to sleep alone.
Mr. Gilbert,
Yeah?
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm very good at this, aren't I?
Let me give you a hand.
Oh, we'll have to go and do it for the first time with the doctor.
Oh, you should.
Dr. Bingham, I was giving Dr. Upton here a blanket bath and all went wrong.
really? Would you go and fetch me his treatment board, please?
Dr. Bingham?
And you can get back into bed.
What's wrong? It was an accident.
I know your game, Upton. Look, you know very well that Alice and I were... Last night we had a coffee together.
Does that mean you're engaged?
Just keep your hands off her, that's all.
I didn't do anything.
Just leave her alone. You know, it's very bad for your glands, you know. Right. I think a few more tests are in order.
More?
Yes, I know how to deal with you, Upton.
Fancy you being a doctor, eh? Oh, I can see we're going to have some great times together. The terrible twins of Ward 9, eh? Reading, are you?
Yes.
I read. Makes you a much more interesting person. Soon be visiting time. My brother Jimbo's coming to visit me. Anyone coming to see you?
No.
Oh, well, you can share my brother Jimbo. He's in St John's Ambulance Brigade, you know. You and he'll have a lot to talk about. He's just like me, my brother. Loves a good natter. What's that particular book you're reading today?
Gray's Anatomy. I'm trying to study it for an exam.
Oh, exams, eh? My nephew's swatting away at the moment for his GCE, a General Certificate of Education.
Look,
Yeah.
I'd better get on.
Oh, well, don't let me disturb you. Oh, here comes your friend again.
Not again. You've done all the tests on me you can possibly do. What is it this time?
Well, I've come to take some more blood.
Well, you must have taken 2 pints already. What are you doing with it all?
Well, I dropped the last lot.
Have you any idea why you're performing all these examinations?
Well, Dr. Bingham told me to.
Did he? Where is he?
I don't know. He's still trying to figure out what you've got. He's ruled out mucus tumours.
He hasn't ruled out mumps yet, has he?
No.
Oh, well, that's a relief, because that's what I've got.
Well, I don't know about that, but I better be getting on with these, eh? Get these cleared, I'll be back.
Hello, Jimbo.
Hello, Huey. How are we
today?
Oh, mustn't grumble, you know. How's the wife?
Oh, fine.
And the kids?
Oh, fine.
Good. On duty then, are you? Got your uniform on?
Oh, no. But I thought if I was coming here, I'd better just show the flag.
Oh, nice.
Just to let them know you're related to a medical man.
Oh, he's a medical chappie. Dr. Upton's his name.
Oh.
Oh, his radio plug slipped out.
Oh, I'll fix it.
Oh, that's right, Jimbo. You stick it in again. You weren't plugged in. You haven't met the brother, have you? This is the baby of the family. Jimbo, this is Dr. Upton. Dr. Upton, this is my brother Jimbo.
Pleased to meet you.
He's in St. John's Ambulance Brigade, so you and he can have a long chat. I'll pop over to Mr. Davy. He don't seem to be having anyone visiting him today.
Well, no, look...
Physician, heal thyself, eh?
Yes, look...
Now, look, I don't know if you're interested, but I've got a rather complicated theory about heart transplants.
Oh?
Yeah, now, forget your Christian Barnard.
Look, there's a doctor here to,
Oh, well, maybe we can discuss transplants later.
The St. John's ambulance, eh? You must be in a bad way.
Quite.
Maybe Alison's taking too much out of you?
What?
No, it's all around the hospital, you and Alison.
Oh, cut it out, Paul.
No, seriously. She's only gone and volunteered for night duty, hasn't she?
Oh, has she?
Bingham's livid.
I see. So that's why I've been subjected to every disgusting test in the book.
Well, do you think I should try and get you moved to my ward?
Oh, that would be great.
Well, I'll have a try. I'll try and get Alison moved too. See you.
Oh, you're free now, then? As I was saying about heart transplants. Now, I've read all about it in the Essex Gazette, but there are one or two points I'm not quite sure about. So I thought, well, if next time you're doing a transplant, I might just creep in at the back. Oh, I'd be ever so quiet, and I don't smoke or anything.
I don't exactly perform...
Would you leave Dr. Upton alone, please?
Oh, yes. Mustn't stand in the way of medicine.
Thank you, sister. He was driving me around the bend. What are you doing?
You're to have an enema.
Mumps?
Well, I did think it was a little odd myself, but it's down on your treatment board.
Well, I'm not having one. And you can tell that to Dr. Bingham.
Well, I think I will just check.
Having trouble, Doc?
I wanted to give me an enema.
Oh. Jimbo, what's an enema?
Oh, you remember, that's what I gave Mrs. Goodwin's Labrador.
Ah, nurse.
Oh, Dr. Bingham?
I'm just having a word with Sister, and she's a bit concerned that you're paying far too much attention to Upton.
Oh,
Yes, I thought I'd tell you this because I don't want to get you into trouble with Sister.
thanks.
Right, yes. Well, I'm off duty now, so I think I'll pop off to the kitchen and have a coffee if you're interested.
I've got a frightful lot of work to do here, actually.
Yes. Right. Yes. Well, I'll go to the kitchen, as I said, and I'll be off, and, well, I'll most probably have a coffee anyway.
Well, I've finished my round. Is everything all right here, nurse?
Oh, yes, sister.
Well, please see that it stays that way. Right. I'm off to bed.
I'll come with you.
Could I have a word with you, please? I'm a bit worried about Dr. Upton. He seems to be under great stress and easily upset. Personally, I think what he needs most is rest.
Yes, I quite agree. In fact, it might be worthwhile sedating him during the day, if you could see to that, Sister. You know, he's so excitable at the moment. Some reason he thinks I'm doing all these tests to spite him. Still, he'll sleep all right tonight. I've bunged something in his cocoa. You change your mind, I'll have a coffee.
Mr. Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert's getting ever so late.
Oh, right. I don't understand a word of this book. I think I'll sleep on it. Well, not actually on it. Oh, night, 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 nurse. Night, nurse, get it? Night, 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 nurse.
Come to tuck me in, have you?
Yes.
Good, we can have a little chat without fear of Bingham barging in.
Oh, well, just for a minute then.
You know, I should be out of here fairly soon. It'd be rather nice if we went out for dinner one evening.
Gosh, yeah, I love that.
You know, you're very attractive.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're tired another time.
No, really, I'm not.
Oh, my God! Oh, nurse, come on, Dr. Bingham. He's all right. Oh, it's a wonderful thing, this kiss of life. I happened to get up to go to the you-know-what, and I chanced to spy the night nurse valiantly giving him the kiss of life. She was trying very hard, but getting little response. I dashed forward and applied cardiac massage. He revived immediately. It was just like when you did it to that pig.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, if you'd been one of us, you'd have got a merit badge.
Oh, here's Dr. Bingham. Oh, you've had the pleasure, haven't you?
I beg your pardon. Oh, yes.
I expect you've heard about our little drama here last night. I was just telling old Jimbo here.
What was that?
Oh, well, it was just after lights out, and I happened to get up to go to the...
Hello, Paul.
Hello.
Listen.
Well, Alice and I have got together and we've bought you a little present.
What? Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, don't you think it's funny? We peed ourselves. How are you, then?
My glands are better, but I'm feeling exhausted.
Not more tests.
No, I was on sedation last night.
Yes, it's a good thing from what I hear.
You all look tired.
Well, I've just come off night duty.
Yes, and how?
I'm sorry to hear that you had to have the kiss of life last night.
Oh, it's all right. I enjoyed it.
Oh, really, yes. I wonder if Sister would enjoy hearing about it.
You wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. I've decided to forget all about it.
Oh, thank you, Lawrence.
That's all right. Nurse, perhaps you'd have a word with Sister. I've decided to have you transferred onto another ward.
Rotten little... Right. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Mr. Gilbert, have you seen Dr. Bingham?
No, not since earlier.
He should be back soon. I'll wait for him.
Oh, one thing I'd like to ask.
Yes?
Well, what's happened to our friend here, Dr. Upton? I went to have a bath, and when I came back, his bed had been vacated.
Well, he's discharged himself.
Oh, is that painful?
His mumps have cleared up nicely. He's going away to have a rest.
Oh, that is sad.
What?
Oh, well, I'm glad he's better, of course, but I used to enjoy talking to him. Oh, it's very sad. Me and my brother got along like a house on fire.
Where's Upton?
Haven't you heard? It's very sad.
What is?
We used to have many a long chat, and now... no more.
Collier, what is he going on about?
Lawrence, you know those tests you've been giving Upton?
Yes.
Well, they've proved too much for him.
What do you mean? What's happened? Is he worse?
No, he's dead.
Dead?
Yes, and you've got a lot to answer for, Lawrence.
Me?
Yes.
But those tests weren't meant to be harmful. I'm a qualified doctor. I've just been completely thorough. Wasn't meant to harm anyone. Hello. That wasn't very funny.
Oh, it's only a joke, Lawrence. Anyway, you could have killed him, all those tests you were giving him.
Yes, you could. So I've come to tell you I've decided to discharge myself.
Jolly good.
Are you feeling all right?
No, I don't. My parotids.
Couldn't be mumps, could it, Lawrence?
Yes, it could. Yeah, I've never had mumps before. You know that can do, don't you?
Well, Lawrence, there's a spare bed over here next to Mr. Gilbert. I think we better keep you in under observation for a few hours.
Or days.
Weeks, even.
Oh.